Hello my dear young friends, this is grand. Parts of the human body, what should we use? Possessive adjectives or definite articles. Parts of the human body, hands, eyes, head, then lungs, liver, you have got kidney, pancreas, leg and fingers, isn't it? Some parts of them. What do you do? Should you use the definite article, the or parts of the body? Simple. But sometimes we make mistakes, that's why I thought of just clarifying, that's all. Okay. So let's look at this sentence. First sentence is, you can say, Tom hurt his legs. So, whose legs? Tom's subject. If the part of the body is the subjects, it's very important, because next you will get the object, that's why. Or subjects, Tom's legs. Then you have to use possessive adjective with the part of the body. Possessive adjective. Possessive adjectives means we have seen his hair, etc. That's all. Possessive adjective. His hair there. Understand? Tom hurt his legs. Understand? That is his own, Tom's own. So the specific person is there. Here, the specific person is mentioned. Specific person, and he is subject of the sentence. That's important. Specific person and he is subject of the sentence. Subject of the sentence. Understand? You say like that. Show me your hands. Show me. You show your hands. That's it. Then you say, show me your hands. That is you, subject. You show your hands. Understand? They washed their faces. Subject. They washed their faces. Understand? They washed their faces. He poured water in his mouth. In his mouth. That is possessive adjective. Understand? He applied oil on his head. That is subject. Subject and the specific person is the subject here. So what will you use? You will use possessive adjective. So this is the only context in which you have to use possessive adjectives with parts of the body. The specific person is there, he is the subject of the sentence, and the part of the body is his. In such cases, you have to use possessive adjective. I hit on my head. Somebody said accidentally, I hit on my head. Otherwise, I will be mentally something wrong with me if I have to hit myself. Right? Yeah. So there you are. Did you get the idea? Specific person, and it is his body, part of the body. In that case, you use possessive. There is another way. That is common sense. You cannot use anything other than oh. So that part is over. I think that is clear. And this is the only occasion, or this is the only context in which you use possessive adjective with part of your body. Okay. So that is finished. Now when will you use the definite article? Other occasions you use definite article. For example, you can see, I will show you some examples, then it becomes easy for you. Suppose that the reference is general. It is not a particular person. Like sentence like this. See, you have sentence like this. The alcohol, or let's say a simple word, drugs. Drugs dull the brain. See, Drugs dull the brain. Not drugs dull your brain. It's a general statement. Drugs dull the brain. Understand? Don't hit others on the head. Don't hit others on the head. The head, we said. It's a general statement. Don't. Smoking dulls. Smoking is harmful to the lungs. Not a particular person's life, anybody's life. General. The reference is general. See? General reference. Then you have to use the. So this is when you study the rules for use of definite article, this is very important. Very important. With parts of the body you use the when reference is general. Understand? On the head. Don't hit people on the head. Because sometimes there may be internal bleeding and that person may die. Understand that? Or you can say, as you have just now said, alcohol dulls the brain, not your brain. Understand? Then smoking like that. Or causes cirrhosis of the lung, of the liver. Too much alcohol causes cirrhosis of the liver. That is anybody, it is applicable to anybody. So this is the first use of the. Okay. The. First use of the. Now you can see, look at the second one. So that Tom hit John on the chest. Okay, on the chest. Now here you can see. This is the second use of the. This is, as I told you, here it is subject. Here it is Tom hit John, object. The part of the body, the object's body. And then you have to use the. You know the reason why. If you use Tom hit John on his head, chest, that means there's a confusion. Whose chest? Tom or John's? Suppose Tom hit John on the chest. On his chest means there can be a doubt. A slight confusion can occur. And therefore, that's what I said. If the person referred is the subject, then you should use his. Possessive adjective. If the person referred is the object here, Tom hit John. So the chest here is the object's chest, not the subject's chest. Then you have to use the. Same with indirect object also. Tom gave, as if Tom is a belligerent or quarrelsome person. Let us say another name, Daisy. Daisy gave a hit to Anita on the head. So here, this Anita is the indirect object. So the head is the indirect object's head. In that case also you are using the. If the part of the body is the objects or indirect objects, then you have to use that. If it is subjects, then possessive adjective. Otherwise, the. That's what I said. So only one place where you have to use possessive adjective. All the other places you have to use this. Now suppose this is rewritten in the passive voice. Same thing, you have to retain the same thing. So that will be the third use you can say. Here in the first one you can see John was hit by Tom on the chest. See that remains there. Why? John is not the subject here. John is the object of the original sentence. So John was hit by Tom on the chest. That means John here is object. So in the passive, the object may become subject, but even then you have to use the. Because the active sentence it is. Otherwise, this will go against this rule, no? Isn't it? Specific persons participle. So active or passive, if it is in the direct object or indirect object, you have to use the. Is that clear to you? Yes. Now the last and the fourth point of the. Here the, and now you have got the fourth. That is very simple. With the ailments of the part of the body, we say cancer of the lungs. Cancer of the lungs. Cirrhosis of the liver. Cirrhosis of the liver. Understand? Swelling on the toe. Isn't it? Or swelling on the knees. So with ailments, you always use the with part of the body. That is very simple. If anything should confuse you, there's only one place. Because I will repeat the whole thing once again so that it becomes clear and easy to you. First and foremost, there is only one place that you can use possessive adjectives with part of the body. That is when the part of the body is the part of the subject of the sentence. In this case, Tom hurt his legs. You show me your hands. They washed their face. They cannot wash somebody else's face. Okay. So forget about it. Now all the other places you have to use the. That is the general rule. Now when you see part by part or one by one, you can say general use, like drugs dull the brain. So the brain. It's a general use, not specific, not a particular person. Second, when objects, the reference is to the object of the sentence or indirect object of the sentence. But we say accusative or dative. You have studied these things earlier. Yes. As Tom hit John, object, on the chest. Object of the sentence. So the. Here, indirect object of the sentence. So the. And when it passivized, same. Passivized, same. And here, the ailments of the body. Clear? Yes? So you can add one more rule to your use of the definite article, parts of the body. If it is clear to you, now you can go on applying this to parts of body like this. See, what you can say? When you have got some problem with the eye, you can say there is swelling on the eyes. Or in the eyes, you can say. Pain in the eyes, you can say. So like that you can see. Understand? So parts of the body and ailment, always you use the. Then specific person, his. Other places, object, the. Indirect object, the. Passive, if in such sentences, when passive, the. So, clear? You know, you enjoy learning grammar, isn't it? We should enjoy learning grammar. As I told you, once learned is for our viewers, because it does not undergo much changes. Change is the only thing that will not change. There is a statement like that. I mean, everything changes, but English grammar doesn't. A slight changes here and there. That's all unimportant. Those changes are unimportant. But there is no what you call major or what I must say that to use a word like this, changes doesn't occur in changes occurring in grammar that we cannot proceed with our communicative events. There's no such thing. Because grammar remains grammar. It doesn't change much. Therefore, that's what I said. Once you master it, it is yours. So, why don't you master it? Instead of studying grammar, secondary level, same thing in higher secondary level. Same thing in graduation. And same thing if taught in PG. What is the use of all these things? Once you study this forever. Understand? So, wish you all the best. What is called, I must say, is always enjoy, relax, and you be enthusiastic about learning English grammar. Okay? Bye.